Namaskar students, let's continue with our next extract. Cassius. Why man, he do bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable grace. Men at some time are the masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. Brutus and Caesar, what should be in that Caesar? Now the questions. Question number 1. What is Colossus? Where is it located? What is Colossus? Where is it located? Colossus is the giant statue of Apollo. Colossus is the giant statue of Apollo standing at the harbor town of Rhodes. Standing at the harbor town of Rhodes. R-H-O-D-E-S. R-H-O-D-E-S. Standing at the harbor town of Rhodes. Its legs were placed on either side of the entrance. Its legs were placed on either side of the entrance of the harbor. Either side of the entrance of the harbor. Ships sailed between its legs. Ships sailed between its legs. Question number 2. Who is compared to Colossus? How? Who is compared to Colossus? How? Caesar is compared to Colossus. Caesar is compared to Colossus. Cassius says that Caesar bestride B-E-S-T-R-I-D-E, bestride the narrow world by placing both his legs on either side of it. Thus the world becomes narrow. The common people of Rome walk under his huge legs. The common people of Rome walk under his huge legs. Question number 3. What does Cassius mean by the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves? What does Cassius mean by the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves? Cassius says that the common people of Rome are willingly subjugated. The common people of Rome are willingly subjugated themselves under Caesar and willingly subjugated themselves under Caesar. It is nothing concerned with their fate or star of birth. But in themselves that They are willingly remaining. They are willingly remaining meek and calm as slaves under the rule of Caesar. They are willingly remaining meek and calm as slaves under the rule of Caesar. Question number 4. How does Cassius compare Brutus and Caesar? How does Cassius compare Brutus and Caesar? Cassius compares the names of Brutus and Caesar with equal weightage. Cassius compares the names of Brutus and Caesar with equal weightage. He says that Brutus is as fair a name. He says that Brutus is as fair a name as Caesar. Brutus is as fair a name as Caesar. The name Brutus becomes mouthful. The name Brutus becomes mouthful when pronounced. The name Brutus becomes mouthful when pronounced. It is as heavy as Caesar. It is as heavy as Caesar. It can invoke a spirit. It can invoke a spirit as fast as Caesar's name can invoke. As fast as Caesar's name can invoke. Give meanings. The first word is bestride. Bestride means stand by keeping legs apart. Stand by keeping legs wide apart. Stand by keeping the legs wide apart. Underlings. Second one, underlings. It means to remain weak and feeble. To remain weak and feeble like slaves. To remain weak and feeble like slaves.